Hey, what's good, guys? So it's been a while since I've done a story time that'll probably get demonetized. So would really appreciate it if you left a like, because odds are this video is gonna be demonetized. But hey, I'm just gonna start with this story, okay? So this story takes place about 6 months ago, okay? I was hanging out with some friends from my hometown, and one of them had the great idea to go to a rave, like a straight up EDM festival that tours around the world and was luckily near us. So I was like, all right, yeah, that's a great idea because honestly, I love EDM and I thought it'd be fun because I've went to one before and that was fun. So we went online, bought the tickets. They were kind of expensive because we were pretty much buying them last minute. And then we went to the festival and it was like an hour away. We show up. My friend immediately starts flirting with some girl and like goes off with them. And my other friend's talking to his friend that he saw there. And I'm kind of alone, right? I was like, fuck, this already kind of sucks because like, I don't know about you guys, but when I go to a concert with friends, I want to like hang out and just have fun with my friends. I don't want to like ditch each other and then go try and make new ones because half the people at the festival are either fucked up on Molly or fucked up on alcohol and it's hard to even talk to anyone. So I'm pretty much alone at this point because they're all doing their own thing. And I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll meet up with them later. Fuck it. And I just go into the crowd. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I don't even know who was DJing or who it was, but I just go into the crowd and start having fun by myself. That sounded kind of wrong, but I was having fun by myself. And all of a sudden, this weird, like, mosh pit thing starts forming when the drop hits on one of these songs. And, you know, usually I'm not this type of person. I like to sit back. I don't like to go in the crowd. I don't like to be near a mosh pit. I like to just sit and listen to the music and chill. But this kind of concert, this rave thing, there was really no doing that. So I just kind of went full force into this. And this mosh pit thing starts forming, and someone kind of pushes me towards it. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. So I just jump in there and start having fun with everybody. And all of a sudden, I see someone that I recognize, right? And he's a little bit older, and he sees me and immediately turns around and starts talking to his wife or his girlfriend or whatever. And I was like, okay, so he clearly doesn't want to be seen by anybody or, like, have anyone know that he's here. So I kind of walk up to him to talk to him, and he sees me coming, and he quickly walks away from the pit and, like, goes into the crowd with his wife. And I'm like, yo, and I say his name, and he turns around, and he's just like, oh, hey, Austin, like, what are you doing here? And if you guys couldn't tell by the title, it was my fucking old teacher, like, literally from high school. He was one of the assistant teachers that would help me with my homework and some of my classes in ninth grade. And I was just like, man, forget me. What are you doing here? And he's like, my daughter likes this kind of music, and I came with her. And keep in mind, this was a really bad lie because he's got the fucking neon glow-in-the-dark bracelets on, bandana tied around his head, sweating balls. His wife's wearing, like, this crazy outfit. And I'm just like, nah. I'm not buying this. Like, I know you came here because you like this shit. Like, look at how you're dressed right now. You are in rave mode. And he starts laughing. And his wife, like, turns around and just walks away. And he goes, no, man. I'm not here for anything else. I'm just here for my daughter. And I was like, well, where is she? Why aren't you with her? And he's like, I don't know where she went. And I was like, dude, be honest, man. What are you rolling off of right now? Like, what drugs are you on? What are you doing here? And he's just like, look, I just wanted to have a fun weekend, get away for a little bit. Please don't tell anyone at school about this. And I was like, dude, where have you been? I dropped out of school a long time ago. Like, I'm not at school anymore. And I wouldn't if I was. Like, trust me, I'm not going to fucking tell anybody about this. And he's like, you see, Austin, man, like, this is why you were always my favorite student. Like, I owe you one big time. And he gives me a hug. And I was like, dude, just be honest. What are you on? He goes, a little bit of ecstasy. And I was just like, oh, my God, dude, you used to teach me in school. Now you're at a rave going nuts, taking ecstasy. Like, what happened? And he's like, hey, man, had to let loose for a little bit. And I was like, hey, dude, I understand it. You're a legend. He's like, hell yeah, thank you, Austin. Like, have a good one. I'm going to go find my wife. And I was like, all right, man, have a good one. And he turns around and just gets lost in the crowd. So immediately after this, I text my friends and tell them to meet me at the bathrooms. And they meet me over there. And I'm like, guys, I just saw our fucking teacher from freshman year raving, like, on ecstasy, going nuts. And of course they didn't believe me. They're like, no way. And I'm like, follow me. We're going to try and find him again. So I go over to the stage where I was. I go into the crowd a little bit to where the pit was. And I'm with my friends this time. And we're looking all over. And within like 5-10 minutes, my friend spots him with his wife, just jumping up and down, having fun. And I'm like, yo, let's all just mosh. And we fucking started our own little pit, just started jumping around, having fun. Just pretty much raving with my teacher, my old teacher who was rolling on ecstasy. And his wife was probably on the same shit. And just like the most fucking like unreal night for me. Like, you would never expect that. Like, any of you that are probably just got out of high school, you probably never expect to see your teacher on ecstasy, let alone jumping up and down with you, going nuts to some fucking crazy rave music. Like, just ridiculous. Leave a like for my fucking teacher, man, because, like, just ridiculous. I don't even know what to say about that. But, guys, moral of the story is, I really don't know, honestly. I don't really think there is one to this story time. Just a funny, fucking ridiculous story. I guess don't do ecstasy. But yeah, guys, if you thought the story was funny or enjoyed it at any point, please leave a like on the video. And for my fucking crazy teacher, leave your stories in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace.